Hello everyone, DeckTrolls here, and today I'm going over my Barrel Dragon deck. Now, as many of you know, since a lot of you watch the old Yu-Gi-Oh! Barrel Dragon is a monster that was used by Bandit Keith, who was basically a coin-tossing monster who destroyed cards on the field. So, let's do this. You've got 3 Desperado Barrel Dragon. It says, if a face-up dark monster you control is destroyed by a battle or card effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. Once per turn during the battle phase, quick effect, you can toss a coin 3 times, destroy face-up monsters on the field up to the number of heads. If the result was 3 heads, draw 1 card. This card cannot attack the turn this effect is activated. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add 1 level 7 or lower monster that has a coin toss effect from your deck to your hand. Got 2 Barrel Dragon. Once per turn, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls, toss coin 3 times, and destroy it if there was at least 2 results of heads. And 1 Toon Barrel Dragon. Cannot attack the turn it was summoned while you control Toon World and your opponent controls no toons. This card can attack your opponent directly. Your opponent, once per turn, you can target 1 card your opponent controls, toss the coin 3 times, and destroy if there was at least 2 results of heads. You have 3 BM4 Blast Spider. Once per turn, you can target 1 Dark Machine monster you control and 1 face-up card your opponent controls. Destroy them. If a monster you control that was originally a Dark Machine type monster is destroyed by battle or card effect and sends to the graveyard. Opponent's monster by battle or card effect sent to the graveyard. You can inflict damage to your opponent equal to half the original attack of one of those monsters destroyed and sent to the graveyard. You can only use the effect of BM4 Blast Spider once per turn. You have 2 Jack Wyvern. You can banish this card and 1 face-up monster you control, then target 1 dark monster in your graveyard, special summon it. You can only use the effect of Jack Wyvern once per turn. You have 3 Blast Sphere. If this face-down position card was attacked by an opponent's monster before damage calculation, equip this card to the attacking monster. Then, during your opponent's next standby phase, destroy the monster this card is equipped to. And if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of the destroyed monster had on the field. Lastly, we have 3 Heavy Mech Support Platform. Once per turn during your main phase. Here, let me read the newer one just so it's accurate, just in case. Once per turn, you can either target 1 machine type monster you control, equip this card to that target, or unequip this card and special summon it. A monster equipped with this card gains the attack and defense, also gains 500 attack and defense. Also, if the equipped monster would be destroyed by battle or card effect, destroy this card instead. The update definitely changes things. Now for our spells, we have 3 Heavy Metal Raiders. The first time each Dark Machine type monster you control would be destroyed by battle each turn, it is not destroyed, and if you took battle damage from the battle, it gains that much attack after the damage calculation, and keeps that attack as long as this card is on the field. Once per turn, if a monster you control that was originally a Dark Machine monster is destroyed, machine destroys a card on the field, by battle or card effect, you can special summon 1 Dark Machine type monster from your hand. So there's multiple ways to get out your Barrel Dragons. 1 Toon Kingdom, for your Toon Barrel Dragon. When this card is activated, banish 3 cards from the top of your deck face down. This card's name becomes Toon World while on the field zone. Your opponent cannot target Toon monsters you control with card effects. If a Toon monster or monsters you control would be destroyed by a battle or a card effect, you can banish 1 card from the top of your deck face down for each of the monsters instead. And 2 terraformings to search out your field spells. 1 limiter removal. Double the attack of all machine type monsters you currently control at the end of the turn. During the end phase, destroy those monsters. And if your monsters were safe that turn, you would be able to use your heavy metal raiders to protect all of them from being destroyed. 3 Machina Armored Unit. Once per turn, when a machine type monster is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 machine type monster from your deck that has the same attribute and less attack than the destroyed monster. 1 Dark Mambel. If you control 3 or more dark monsters, target 1 face-up card on the field and banish that target. 1 Creeping Darkness. Banish 2 dark monsters from your graveyard. Add 1 level 4 dark monster from your deck to your hand. 1 Shrink. Target 1 face-up monster on the field. Its original attack of that monster is halved until the end of the turn. And 1 Monster Reborn. To special summon 1 monster from either player's graveyard. Generally, your Barrel Dragon. Got, for your traps, 3 Proton Blast. Once per turn, if an activated card effect tosses coins, immediately after it resolves, apply the following effects depending on the number of heads. 1. Inflict 500 points of damage to your opponent. 2. Destroy 1 card your opponent controls. 3. Look at your opponent's hand and discard 1 card from their hand. When an effect is activated that tosses a coin 2 or more times, you can banish this card from the graveyard. Treat all results as head. That is pretty cool. Alright. Got 3 Time Machine. When a monster is destroyed by a battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon that monster to the same field that it was on in the same battle position as when it was destroyed. Got 2 Chaos Burst. When your opponent's monster declares an attack, tribute 1 monster, then target the attacking monster, destroy that target, and inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. These are for one of those more protective plays so that you don't gain that much damage. Because if you're going to lose a monster, you might as well take their monster with it. And lastly, 1 Divine Wrath. When a monster effect is activated, discard 1 card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that monster. So a lot of these cards are supposed to help you get your Barrel Dragons to the grave so you can special summon them other ways. But yeah. So that is my Barrel Dragon deck. Please like and subscribe. Tell me what you think. Remember, I have 100+ decks and they are budget friendly. So there's going to be a lot of fun content coming your way. So yeah, like and subscribe. Tell me what you think. What would you do to make it better? What would you change? And remember, have fun, guys.